Hello Libra, how are you guys? Welcome to your bonus reading for the first half of April. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going to be coming through for the collective this time around. General reading as always, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single Libra out there. So please do take from this reading whatever resonates with you and let the rest go. If you're interested in your own personal private reading at this time, all of that information is down below in the description box, and I will include a list of the card decks that I'm going to be using here today, Libra. And speaking of card decks, this is actually the very first time that I'm using this on camera. It's called the Lightworkers Map Oracle by Calico Moon. Beautiful card deck. And then we'll go ahead and grab some insight from the Moonology deck for the focus messages, Libra. So let me set this one aside. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what your first focus message is for this bonus reading. This could of course be for cross watchers, anybody else who's been guided to tune in at this time. Please bring it forward for Libra. All right, let's take a look and see what needs to come through from the Lightworkers Map Oracle for you guys. I'm actually guided to this one here. Go within. This card carries within it the energy of the Hermit card in Tarot. So for some of you guys, you might actually be focusing on a Virgo because Hermit energy is Virgo. It advises you to take some time and go within yourself to find the answers you seek. Some solitude is recommended right now. The answers will not come from the external world. Spirit is indicating that you already know the answers. Okay, so definitely time to be in hermit mode for some of you guys that are picking up off of that vibe. Okay, so let's add to this, Libra, with some additional information from the Moonology deck. Angels and spirit guides for Libra, please. For this bonus reading, please bring it forward at this time for the first half of April. Time to go within, time to be a hermit at this time. Let's grab this one here. Conclusions are within reach, tapping into the energy of that full moon eclipse. Okay, so these are your two focus messages at this time, Libra. And it's interesting how the two cards really do go together. This one's talking about going within yourself, trying to figure out answers, solutions to whatever's challenging you at this time, and that there is a conclusion that is within reach as a result of this hermit energy that's coming forward. Because when you take the time to just focus and reevaluate where you want to go, where you've been, that gives you the opportunity to create a better plan for yourself, to move forward if you have to, and allow certain cycles of your life to come to completion if that's what needs to happen. Okay, so however way that's coming through for you at this time, Libra. All right, let's go ahead and get started and see what else needs to come through here. Another deck by Calico Moon. This is the Pining Rose Love Oracle. Let's start with that. Angels and spirit guides for Libra, please, for this bonus reading for the first half of April. What else do you need to know at this time? Look at that. We're starting off with a reunion. So of course that's a potential for you and this person to come back together, Libra, but I feel with the hermit energy coming through first, you perhaps need more time to yourself to just really figure things out in your head, in your heart. Is this really what it is that you're wanting? And interestingly enough, the hermit is all about bridging estrangements, bringing people back together. So it's possible. And maybe you just didn't have the proper closure that you needed with this person the last time you guys interacted or spoke. We do have unstable energy for now. And I feel, especially for you, Libra, this is perhaps why this card is coming through, letting you know that maybe you just need a little bit more time to yourself to go within, to find the answers, to be able to interact better with this person when the time is right, and when this reunion, potential reconciliation presents itself. You got to have patience. This could also apply to the individual that you're focused on for this reading, that they have to have patience, because when you're in hermit mode, that's something that you can't rush through. You're in that mode for a reason. And if you're dealing with a Virgo, they might need to go within as well. And it's falling on you, perhaps, Libra, to just have the patience for them to figure things out, to be able to create a more stable energy between the two of you to make this reunion a reality. We have ghosted. So somebody ghosted you, Libra, or you ghosted them. And then we've got celebration, followed by commitment. Some of you guys could have been married or in a very committed partnership. What made things very unstable in this partnership is this third party. Okay, I'll put it down here. We have a third party situation. And look at this. Somebody who wants to apologize. That could either be a wedding band or a promise ring. Commitment has been tested in a partnership here, but there is a new beginning that is presenting itself as well, but it's going to take some time, which is why we do have that patience reference that is coming through as well. So you guys have definitely had some challenges when it comes to this partnership, Libra. It hasn't been easy. You've hit some bumps along the road. So let's add to this. What else do we need to know? This is the Mystic Moon Oracles deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra for this bonus reading for the first half of April. Numbing. Someone's numbing themselves. This could be masculine energy. But of course, it doesn't have to be, it is just energy, so it could be for male or female, certainly. We do have a twin flame card coming through. It's falling right below unstable. So even though this is a strong connection between the two of you, Libra, right now it's on unstable ground, shaky foundation, due to the whole third party element here. Divine timing is at play. It's falling right below patience. Makes a lot of sense here. So this is going to take time to evolve, Libra, from where it's at right now. We do have nostalgia right after that. So even though either you ghosted them, they ghosted you, it doesn't really matter. What this is telling us here is, despite what's happened, you guys still think about each other. You still feel drawn to the connection. Remembering when times were good. This is Six of Cups energy, that nostalgia card. Cups is water, so some of you might be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But, remembering the good times. Someone from the past is coming back. Pay attention to the signs that are guiding you at this time, Libra. Signs that you'll know when you see it, when it hits you. You can't ignore it, because it's something that will be very meaningful to you. A number, a name, a song that comes on the radio, an image that you see. You're also being guided towards a particular path here, and I do love how it's falling right below commitment. Perhaps You're both being guided back to this commitment that you once had. And to me, in this particular card, that always reminds me of the energy of the sun, which of course in tarot is beautiful. That's where you're being guided towards, Libra. You're being guided towards happiness, towards a better path, a different direction that can bring you joy, that could bring you an event in your life that would be cause for celebration. For some of you, it could result in marriage. For some of you, it could culminate in a marriage that comes back together, or perhaps a separation between two married people that you guys are able to work things out and come back together. That's for those of you, of course, who can resonate with that. But what this is telling us too, for those of you who don't resonate with that particular storyline, is that you're being guided back towards this individual where there might be a potential towards a solid commitment in the future. Now, it's very interesting how we've got karmic partner falling right below third party. So this is quite prominent in this reading here, Libra. Okay, so this karmic partner could represent the third party in this scenario, which is what's challenging the connection. But we do have the I'm sorry card right next to that. Someone's remorseful for what they've done, what they've said or didn't say, and they're coming through with an apology and wanting to start over. We have the soulmate card right after that. So not only do we have a twin flame connection, for those of you that resonate with a twin flame bond, but we also have soulmate coming through here. So whichever card you happen to gravitate towards, it's coming through for both types of connections here. An apology to bring this connection back together. And then we've got deception, followed by a tower moment. So I'm not surprised to be seeing these cards coming through here. This is a part of the challenge that you guys have endured in this partnership. You've been through something difficult, something painful, secrets, lies, deception, third parties, karmic partnerships, very painful breakups. So, however painful it has been, though, Libra, the Tower card does represent a blessing. And as I've said in other readings, it never feels like a blessing at the time that it's happening because it's devastating and it's painful. And it catches us off guard because we're not expecting this tower to come down on us. But for some of you guys, perhaps you've already felt it coming through, or it's about to happen because of all of the events that led up to it, if it hasn't happened already. The Tower card is fire energy. So for some of you, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, being deceptive with you. And this created a lot of conflict in the partnership. For some of you, it resulted, we already know, in a separation. But for others, it could have certainly resulted in a marriage that ended up going towards divorce. If that's already been finalized, or if you're in the process of going through that, it's coming through here in this reading. So let's add some tarot messages to this to see what else we can bring forward in this reading, Libra, for this bonus reading. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Libra, for the first half of April, please bring it forward at this time. Two of Swords. Stalemate. Part of the reason for that stalemate is because of this numbing energy from either yourself Libra, or the person that you're focused on. This numbing energy for me sometimes can indicate that somebody has a drinking problem, or they're just trying to drown their sorrows by drinking too much, just not wanting to feel, numbing themselves literally so that they don't have to deal with the pain, the tower moment, however painful that presented itself, which is why it's very unstable for now. But I do see that an apology is forthcoming in this scenario. It's going to take time, which is why we have patience and divine timing that's represented right here. And isn't it interesting how we have Hermit energy again? And Swords is air energy, which of course is tied into your own energy, Libra, as well as Aquarius and Gemini for some of you. But here we are, Hermit energy once again. It's that time for soul searching. Virgo energy is quite prominent here. We started off with that, and it's coming through here again. So part of the reason why it's so unstable right now is because somebody just wants to be alone right now, to deal with whatever has happened, to process everything, to heal from it, knowing that there's a decision that needs to be made, but because of this stalemate energy of the Two of Swords, there is no movement at this time, which is what's creating that unstable energy and why there is a need for patience here. But we do have the Ace of Pentacles right after that, which is a beautiful card. Aces are tapped into new beginnings, a fresh start. This particular ace is all about manifestation, how we choose to invest our time, our heart, our love, our lives. It's all about that wise investment. The Ace of Pentacles is bringing forward opportunities, prosperity, new ventures. Your money matters as well, Libra, might also be improving, but it's going to take time. It's going to take time for that to happen. Now, it's very interesting how we have the Queen of Wands, fire energy, and then the Queen of Pentacles right after that. So we have two queens right next to each other. And I feel that that's what contributed to this third party situation, especially if the masculine in this scenario was juggling two people. So the Queen of Wands coming forward with very confident magnetic energy. The Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing, very motherly, very down to earth. Children, family could have been affected by separations and divorce for some of you. The family dynamic has been affected, possibly broken up as a result of this karmic partner and third party situation. But there is a new beginning that's possible, and that's backed up with the Ace of Pentacles here. We do have the Seven of Cups right after that. Fantasies, temptations, more water energy right there. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And it's falling right below commitment and guide. The Seven of Cups, somebody who has too many options, possibly fantasizing about somebody else outside of the relationship that resulted in these third parties and karmic partnership connections. The Seven of Cups, it's tied into our fantasies, illusions, searching for purpose, daydreaming, choices, too many choices. For some of my Libras, this could be you that had way too many choices in love and romance. And perhaps you ended up choosing a third party instead of the person that you were either already committed to or had a really good connection with. And perhaps you feel at this point that you did not choose wisely. But you're being given another opportunity to start over here. We have the Hangman. a new perspective that's being offered here by the Hangman, which is more water energy. This is surrender and self-sacrifice, letting go, turbulent times coming to an end. So, you know, it's interesting because the next card is another tower. So that's 2 tower cards coming through in this reading, Libra. Unexpected, chaotic, traumatic, painful breakups, very difficult energy. But part of the tower is knocking things down that weren't working to begin with so that you can have a new foundation to start fresh and build upon that, and to get rid of this unstable energy to be able to create something more solid with you and your person, Libra. And isn't it interesting how we've got the King of Wands coming through as well? So if you look at this, we've got the King and the Queen of Wands, and then we have a Queen of Pentacles here. So I feel with the King of Wands right in the middle, there's our third party. Okay, so definitely third party elements coming through here. This King of Wands is a visionary leader. They could be an entrepreneur. They could have their own business, financially stable in that area. But when it comes to love life, relationships, it's not so stable. But there is an opportunity to start over, for apologies and forgiveness to happen. Okay, so let's add some romance angels to this, Libra. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra, for this bonus reading for the first half of April. And the reason why you guys are first in line is because you came in first as the most viewed video for the first half of April. So thank you guys so very much. I hope that you guys are managing okay despite this very scary pandemic, and that you're safe and well as your families. All right, let's see what else, guys, in love and romance here for Libra. We do have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And as I was saying with this numbing energy right here, somebody might be drinking a little bit too much, might be an alcoholic, or however way these addictions are playing itself out in your love life, Libra. This could certainly be you as well if you resonate with that. Heart-to-heart conversations, a really good idea to be able to sit down face to face, honestly discuss your feelings with each other when the time is right. This could be the one for you. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And perhaps you guys had to go through these tower moments in order to appreciate each other more, or in order to be able for someone's eyes to be opened to the type of connection and commitment that this relationship can actually bring forward. I think you guys had something very special here that went through some major challenges tied into third parties. We do have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Your person could have been very flirtatious. This could also be a part of your own vibration, Libra. And this could certainly be how you interact with one another. Trust was an issue, I feel, and that's something that needs to be worked on in the partnership. The situation's calling for you to have faith. We also have passion coming through. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This could have certainly been a very passionate connection, especially physically, intimately. It is worth waiting for, Libra. Divine timing, patience coming through in this reading. It's worth waiting for. So even though things are being challenged at this time, I feel that's coming through because of this hermit energy for now. Going within, meditating, reevaluating, reassessing one's life, where things are going between the two of you. Ultimately, I feel there's a chance here that you guys can still work this out. Okay. All right, so let's grab some dialogue messages from the 5D Volume 2, 5D Love Messages Oracle deck by Calico Moon. Let's take a look and see what needs to come through here. Take whatever resonates with you, Libra. This could either be coming from you, what it is that you want to say to your person, or what it is that they want to say to you for this bonus reading. Take what resonates. Angels and spirit guides for Libra. Who needs to speak up here, please, for this bonus reading? All right, let's grab the bottom card here. Who needs to speak up? Okay, we have quite a few. All right, first one. I get this strange romantic feeling when I look up at the stars. I wonder if you're thinking of me too. Especially if you guys have ghosted each other, not speaking, not interacting, but definitely still feeling very nostalgic about the connection. So this is what they're wondering, and perhaps you're wondering the same thing. Next message. I have faith that if we are supposed to be together, the universe will make it happen. Absolutely. And that's why this card is coming through. That trust card, letting you know the situation's calling for you to have faith at this time, Libra. Next one. I didn't know that I would be this miserable without you. I'm having second thoughts. Is it too late? So they're really wondering, is it too late to come back? Is it too late for this reunion? They're sorry for how things went down. They want a new beginning. Is it too late? Next message. I am not awake to our connection just yet. Give it time. I still need to grow, and so do you. So for some of you guys resonating with this particular message, we do have references to patience and divine timing in this reading. And then we've also got the worth waiting for card coming through, reiterating the divine timing aspect of things. So for some of you guys, you do have to wake up, or your person has to wake up to the connection, or you both do. And it's just going to take time for this growth and movement to happen for some of you guys. Next message. I have the worst anxiety when I picture you moving on. If I can't have you, then I don't want anyone else to have you. This is coming through for some of you guys. Okay, last one. I saw you recently. My stomach dropped and I wanted to say something. I was too nervous. So they might have actually seen you out and about, Libra, but they were just too afraid to approach you and get that conversation going. I feel with timing at play here, divine timing, this heart-to-heart conversation, eventually it will be given the opportunity to happen, but perhaps right now is just not the right time. So you got to just hang in there and hang on, because it's looking pretty positive as far as an opportunity to reconnect and have this reunion, but it is going to take some time. This foundation and this partnership has to stabilize, and that requires time and healing. Okay, so let's add some Lover's Oracle to this. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. please bring it forward for this bonus reading for the first half of April. Let's grab the bottom. All right, what do we have? Healing, exactly. It's what's needed. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. And remember, this light that I was talking about, that's where you're being guided towards the energy from me, which represents the sun, which is beautiful because it's tapped into unions. For some of you, marriages, coming back together, happiness, a happy future, joy, fulfillment in this partnership and in your life. And this was the bottom card. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So even though you guys are not together, the love is still here. Otherwise, you guys wouldn't be feeling this pull towards each other still and feeling nostalgic about the partnership, even from a distance. And again, we've got two connections, two different types of connections coming through, either a twin flame or a soulmate. So whichever one really that you resonate with, they're both being represented here. And ultimately what caused drama and issues, third parties, karmics, and then we ended up getting a couple of tower cards that came through in this reading, Libra. Okay, so let's close this out with some final words from the guardian angels. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra, for this bonus reading, first half of April. There we are, and let's grab this bottom card here. We have a prayer, Libra. Dear guardian angel, help me to be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me not to fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. You really are. You really are being guided. This is the eternal light right here. And this light as well, Libra, could be right inside you. And sometimes we forget that when we are in a dark place, we can actually tap into the energy of the light inside ourselves. And this was the bottom card, which is conflict. Feelings which you have suppressed for a very long time are yearning to be acknowledged and expressed. You are torn between what you think is the right thing to do and what your heart wants. And this is the primary cause of stress in your life. We, your angels, urge you to follow your heart, do what you would love, not what you think you should. And when the time is right, guys, you will have the opportunity to just talk it out face to face in the 3D, rather than just feeling nostalgic about the connection in the fifth dimension. You'll actually have the opportunity to see one another and talk about a potential reunion in this partnership. All right, guys, so that's what I have for you, Libra. I do hope whatever part of this resonated with you, that it offered you some advice that you could use at this time. And that's it for now, guys. And I have a whole lot more content coming up for you guys in the next week or so. So definitely stay tuned for that. I hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.